got original 1955 Buick Roadmaster. It's a snowmac, I can't hardly say it today. But anyhow, we polished everything up. It has some scars up there on the, we actually hand polished that, so we got all of them out. Polished all the push buttons. And we've done a full Aurora Design conversion in it. And we've got a new 6x9 in here. And then we wired in two 6.5s he's going to put underneath the edge of the dash. And then we got two 6x9s going in the back. It's got pre-outs in case you want to add a sub, which I advise because it definitely helps it. AM FM stereo, auxiliary in, which is automatic. We'll show you how that works. USB port, this is your harness you'll be getting. It comes with it, you can hide it. And this plays thumb drives and charge your phone, your devices. Auxiliary in right above there. Everything's labeled on the side so you know where to plug everything in and into it. If you have to, take pictures of the sides and the back and all before you stick it in the car so you're not looking at it upside down trying to figure out where everything's at. Auxiliary in cable comes with it. This little deal here I had to have for my new phone. You can pick these up on eBay or at your phone store. We'll demonstrate that. Push button operated. You can hide this wherever you want to. Under the lip of the dash, in the cigarette lighter, whichever. This does a whole lot of stuff. Thumb drive, Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, mic. Here's your mic here with all kinds of cord on it. You can run that wherever you want to get it. Don't usually put one in these when you got a speaker in. Now I didn't this one either because there's not a whole lot of room back in there. Regular toner like you've always had. Bass. Treble. Now in your toner you have balance and fader built in. I don't have 4 speakers on. All I got is these here, so I can't do fader, but I'll show you how to do the balance. Fader's just the opposite, I'll tell you how. You also have loudness, EQ, and a crossover built in there, so you can set it up to really kick butt once you get used to operating. And it operates like it always did. We've got all the push buttons going.
Cause ain't no so you could walk by me.
Cosmetic and
We'll go to AM radio, just simply turn the unit off and right back on. Now anytime you want to know where you're at, AM or FM, let me get this push button out of there while I'm operating. Check my, there we go. All you gotta do is push this little button one time. That's what I'm telling you, this thing comes in handy for a lot of stuff.
AM 650.
Voice ID, which is great in AM radio, because if you go to FM,
FM 89.5.
So if you're looking for a station, you can find it. Voice ID, and it will scan stations for you. I'm going to put it in scanning mode and show you how to actually find a station. And then you can actually find it where it is on the dial in case you want to preset it. You can take this or this, push this 4 quick times, or take your tuning knob and go up twice. Here we go.
Scanning for stations.
Alright, now we're going to let it start scanning. The needle won't move, so I'm going to show you how to lock on the station and find out where it's at.
And it says Sam Sachs, a senior fellow at Yale Law School's Paul Tsai China
While it's scanning, anytime you want to know where you're at, all you got to do is push that and you can keep up with it.
Nashville's music experience. I am Marquise Munson. Coming up, we got music from Joy Aladakun. Also,
And the 2 hours passed.
FM 91.7.
Did enter the store.
Alright, we're going up scale.
The stranger also left without even making one purchase in the store or asking about any items that were in stock.
FM 92.1.
So you like that station there, all you gotta do is push this 3 quick times or turn the dial a little.
Station hold.
As soon as she says that, start moving it, it'll go quiet till you find that station where it's at. There it is. Push the knob over. Now this is how the presets work. You gotta push the knob away from you and pull out. Preset it. If you try to pull it like that, it won't come out. You gotta push it away from you and pull out.
Today.
That's how you pre-set them.
Jesse's got it taken off. Anna Lee coming up
All right.
top of the hour with the local brew.
We know how to
Hour.
scan
It's kind
and
of our
everything. Now,
half-year
I'm going to show you how to do
retrospective.
balance.
Stay close for that.
Since
Here
we
at
have these two,
WMOT
we don't have rears
Roots
and
Radio.
balance.
Have a great night.
Fader is one quick push and hold down, it'll go into fader.
Playing the great
Two quick pushes and hold down, it'll go into balance. So this is how it works. You don't have to move this if you want to. I'll back it up just a little bit. Go 1, 2, hold.
Balance adjust.
Go back to your fader.
Sitting at the station on the drive.
Right side, left side. Now that popping that you hear right there, that's tells you that's the center of that pop. So if you want to balance it out, let her set it.
Balance set.
Back on treble and bass. Fader is one quick push and hold down. It'll go into fader, do the same thing as you do balance. That way you can bring your back speakers up. Alright, let's do auxiliary in. Pull out your little old cord in case you want to plug something into it. What's really neat about this, you can put an XM radio in your glove box and plug it in and leave it in. All you gotta do is reach over and turn it on, and the radio will automatically change over to satellite or XM or whatever you got that's ahead that plays. So we plug our phone in. Let's go to music.
What you gonna do? You gotta get on the groove. Wow, I feel good. I knew that I would.
Auxiliary is automatic. So if you have this plugged into an XM radio, it'll do the same thing. And when you get ready to go back to radio, just turn that unit off. You don't even have to unplug it. And in 20 seconds, if you don't touch the radio, it'll automatically switch back to where you had it. If you want to go a little quicker than during that 20 seconds, just turn it off and back on like you're cycling by AM and FM. It remembers. Let's let it automatically do it. There it is, switch back. That's how your auxiliary in works. Alright. Now we're going to do Bluetooth. You got hand-free phone calls, streaming your music, everything. We're going to pair up the phone for the first time. Go to your settings, and you'll do the same thing. It will take multiple devices. It'll always pick number one. So if you're the one that wants, you got music and you want to answer all the phone calls, and it'll break in and tell you got a text and all that stuff. It's designed so you don't have this in your hand. You can put it up on a rack on your dash, you can see it. But we're going to pair it up. There's two ways to do it. You turn the volume up twice or hold this push button down.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Show it up on the phone. All you got to do is tap on it. She'll tell you when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Alright, we'll connect it up. Let's do a voice command. You can hold this down, bring your phone up. You notice it's lit up now. Or the volume again. Play music. Now we're on music on my phone. If you want to change the songs, there's several ways to do it. You can advance by going once, twice to back up or repeat, depends on how long you're in the song. Move your needle. You can even do it with push buttons. Now what we're going to do, we're going to turn it off. We want to make sure it's going to find your phone. Say you're going down the road screaming music. You got to stop somewhere. Usually I do. Always. And when you get back in your car, if you're screaming music, we want it to find the phone and go right back to where it was. So here we go. Radio.
Bluetooth connected.
There's Bluetooth. Right back where it had. If you don't want it to do that, all you do is take it out. You can push off and it off and go back to radio. Or you can do a voice command. Stop music.
In English, it seems
I have to
me
talk
that
to
the
my
Greek
phone a
word is
little different. It
ethnos,
don't
from
understand
which
redneck or she's drinking or something. I don't know what it
he
is.
said there's going to be ethnic conflict.
Now we're back on radio. We're still
And then
connected
there'll
up.
be conflict between.
Now we're going to do USB. You get one of these with a video on it, some music on it. This will charge your phone, your devices. And you plug it in, you can hide this thing because you can leave it in there unless you want to charge your phone. Go straight to it when you put it in. And it operates the same way as your phone. If you want to change the song, go up, go back. Same way here, up, back. So now you can go down the road and listen to nothing but your music. And you take that redneck stuff off of her I put on there and put on what you like. But I will put you some music on there so you can try it out as soon as you get it hooked up. I like them Alpines, they sound pretty good. Now there's two ways, since you say you got this here in the glove box, we want up on volume for Bluetooth. We want to go down on volume, put this in pause, or hold this in 1 second. We're going to do it both ways. Put it in pause 1 second on that. Cycle back around the radio, which I probably know on the station, I've moved it several times. I am that wrong, how about that? If you want to go back to it, hold it down 1 second, right back to it. Volume. Up to summons your phone up, do Bluetooth, go down. Put it in pause, right back to radio. Same way, bring it back up. So you really don't have to fool with that unless you want to charge your phone or actually put another thumb drive. Right back to it. Back to radio. Now we're going to turn the loudness and the EQ on. I'm going to run through just a quick menu of it. I've already run it once. That way you can hear it. See, you can do it with the push button or you can do it here. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Do it again. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness on.
One more time. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
That's the EQ on. Now, I'm going to run through the menu on it. You want to do it again just like you done, but keep holding it. 1, 2, 3, hold.
EQ on.
Keep holding it.
EQ adjust.
Now, push it.
Treble adjust.
Now
Plus
we're going to set our
2
treble
dB.
Your love's a heartache. It's torn me apart.
Let her set it.
Treble set.
Push it
Plus
once.
1 dB.
Once.
Treble
Once.
adjust. Mid adjust.
We'll
Plus
set our mid. I don't like a lot of
4
mids.
You took everything on it. And now that
Mid set. Plus
Push it.
4 dB. Mid adjust.
Set our
plus
bass up on our
bass
speakers.
Adjust 0 dB.
showered in pain, nothing remains. What used to be.
Bass set.
Now we're going to
0
set our loudness
dB.
up for when you turn it on. Once.
Bass adjust.
Twice.
Loudness adjust.
You set
plus
your loudness.
11
She's going to tell you
dB.
where you got it.
No sign, no shining light, no love to hold.
Loudness set. Plus 11
Plus
dB.
11. Hit it.
Loudness
Let's set our
adjust,
subwoofer up.
Plus subwoofer adjust. Plus 6 dB.
Must have been dreaming. Must have been blind.
Subwoofer set.
Now you got a
plus
built-in
1
crossover.
dB.
We're going to set it up. One.
Subwoofer adjust.
Twice.
Plus crossover,
Crossover.
adjust 120.
Now you set it up for the best sound on these speakers.
Forget you, but I can't forget you now. Here comes the rain, falling down
I
on
like it about right there.
Crossover set 85 hertz.
nothing remains.
Now you've run all the way through there. At any time running through it, if you want to back up, just hit it twice where I was punching it once. Go twice, you can back up and change something.
Dark as my soul.
Now we're back on treble and bass.
There's no end inside, no shining light, no love to hold.
Now Now on these 55s, I've done enough of them to learn. You won't get any light at all. You've got a bulb here, you've got another, 2 little bulbs back here. And that's what we want to do. Just to give you enough light you can actually, because just one bulb, it looks terrible. I don't know why what they was thinking, but the bulb is actually right there instead of down here where it needs to be. So you got 2 extra little old bulbs in here, and if you ever have to change them, you'll have to call me or take the radio apart because they're right up in there.
Here comes the night, dark as my soul.
All right, now we're gonna cut the EQ back off so you can hear the difference.
No shining light, no
EQ on.
Here we go. Off. 1, 2, 3, hold.
Loudness off. EQ off.
here comes the
There you go. So you can set it up to do whatever you want to. Turn it off, turn it on, or just leave it alone. It sounds good without it. But you've got room to make it really kick if you want to. Put you in a little sub. I don't have a 6x9s hooked up, but I guarantee you they're gonna kick. That's your original 1955 Buick Roadmaster AM radio with a full Aurora Design conversion in it. And I really appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.